Everyone, so I am ready for this weekly reading, and we're gonna go ahead and begin in this moment. I have the beautiful deck of the powerful Archangel Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue that we will be working with. It is a wonderful, beautiful deck, and I feel that this deck is so beautifully done, and I feel it more connected to this one than her other deck. So we're going to go ahead and begin. This is going to cover today, Sunday the 6th, all the way through next Saturday the 12th. And we're going to go ahead and begin. So we are in the new moon phase. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to pick 3 cards, one for each sign or each symbol that I'm going to say. So the 3 symbols that we're going to be working with are the flowers. And the first one is roses. Your choices are roses. The second choice is sunflowers. And the third choice is tulip. So whichever you want to go with, pick one, and that is going to be your message for the week. I'm going to shuffle the cards, focusing on this weekly energy, and see what comes up. Something is telling me to pick roses, so I'm going to pick roses myself and see what comes up for roses for this week. Okay, so we've got roses as the first message, and I will also pull a Lenormand charm for you this week as well. So for this week, we've got the Knight of Ariel, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And it says, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish and make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. And the messages here are beautiful because what this card represents is progress, but there is so much to do this week, and it's going to be very important that you make a to-do list because there is so much going on right now for those that picked roses. This card is also saying that you are being watched, that you are being watched by, in terms of the spiritual realm, there is someone who is overwatching, that is watching you, that is taking care of you, that is really helping you with something. And there is someone who is, like I said, watching you and is really protecting you. So also business-wise, things are going to be moving forward for those that picked roses. I feel like business is going to be very important this week. Money is going to be very important this week. So this week, make sure you plan very well the week ahead. Try to really organize yourself because there may be so much going on this week for those that picked roses that you may lose you may lose time, you may lose your place in something that you want to do. So make sure that you plan really carefully things this week. I'm going to go ahead and pull one of my magpie oracles for those that picked roses. And I've got the Crossroads, and this is about decisions. So there's going to be some decisions this week that you're going to be making, and the Crossroads energy is like opening your path. So there's going to be a fork that's going to open up for you this week where you're going to have to make a decision about something, or there's going to be something that's going to come up that's going to bring you into a decision mindset, and you have to make a decision about it. Spiritually, this card, the Lenormand Crossroads energy, to me also represent that it'll be good to go to a crossroads and try to do a ritual if you can. Try to work with the crossroads energy. It will be very good for a situation that you need help. So that is the message for those that picked roses. For those that picked sunflower, we have the 5 of Michael, the 5 of Swords. The situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So there is something that you're holding on to. Those that pick sunflower, there's something that you're holding on to. It could be a relationship from the past. It could be an idea. It could be a plan. It could be a job. There is something that no longer serves you, and it's time to let it go. It's time to release this person, situation, or job or issue. And it's time to just release. So this week, try to work on releasing things that no longer serve your purpose. It could be a friend that no longer serves your purpose. It could be a relationship from the past that no longer serves your purpose. This is the time to let it go, because at this point you've noticed that it's not working. You've tried your best, so now it's the time to just release it. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and pull one of my Lenormand charms. And we've got the garden. So this week is going to be a week where you're going to be maybe gathering with friends. There's going to be something happening within a gathering. This is also talking about invitations. Meetings are going to be very important. Groups of people, also social activities, things of that nature. So there's a lot of things going on in terms of the social aspect this week. If you're not having anything to do this week in terms of that, it's going to be a good week to try to incorporate yourself in one of those things. Like try to go out, try to go to an event, try to go to a movie this week. It's going to be a very good week to try to go to a place where there's a lot of people. And then the last card for those that picked Tulip, we've got the 9 of Michael, the 9 of Swords. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. You are going to be very worried about something, and it's not going to be necessary. More the worry than what it actually is. Meaning that you're overstressing yourself regarding something. And it could be that this week you need to release this and let it be in terms of the angels. A lot of prayer is necessary. In terms of sleep, make sure that you get your sleep this week. You may have issues with sleeping this week, insomnia, or just having a lot of stress. Try to relax the mind for those that pick Tulip. And the 9 of Michael, which is the 9 of Swords, is always talking about the mind and conflicts and worry and stress and depression. So try to release this. Try to work on healing for you this week. Saint Dipna will be a wonderful saint to work with this week because she is wonderful for anything to do with the mind. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel worried, light a candle to her as well as to Michael and ask them to just release anything that is not from the light and just let these energies go, okay? And I'm going to pull a charm for you. And we've got the Rider, and the Rider has to do with new beginnings coming in. There is going to be a person that's going to enter your life this week. It could be someone that you're going to run in by, maybe someone that you speak with is going to give you an important message. But there is a message, there is some sort of message that's coming to you this week that is going to be very, very important. Okay, so just kind of pay attention to the messages that you're going to be getting this week, because they're going to be very important. Just pay attention to any messages, even in dreams. So that is the reading for this week. Overall, I am going to pull 3 cards now from my angel deck here. This is the Healing with the Angels, and I'm going to pull 3. We've got support. So we have a lot of support this week from the angels. They're just a call away. They're just a prayer away. So a lot of angels, a lot of spirit guides, a lot of ascended masters around us this week. We have divine guidance. So we're going to be very much guided to do something. And pay attention to your insight, to your intuition this week. It's going to be important. And meditation. Meditation is going to be also very important this week. Take some time to just meditate and you will receive some guidance. Angel blessings. If you're interested in a reading with me, feel free to message me through my Etsy page. Angel blessings to everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I'll see you next weekend.